We'd like to introduce you to Power Up, the best engine oil treatment for your car that is absolutely engine friendly and also has the power to keep your car engine running smoothly and efficiently as seen here. Power Up engine oil treatment is not only suitable for cars but also effective for motorbikes, lorries, buses, boats and marine vessels. Your car breaks down all of a sudden. You can't start the engine. You don't know what the problem is. It just drives you up the wall. You're driving casually and unexpectedly your engine begins to stall. You pull up on the roadside. You open up the hood and smoke rises up from the engine. Pretty frustrating, isn't it? That's why you need Power Up engine treatment. Let's take a look at the amazing protective power of Power Up in the following demonstration. We've chosen 3 different sample lubricants to carry out our test. The first product here is the Brand X engine oil. The second is the Brand Y oil treatment. And of course, the Power Up engine treatment.
In order to test the lubricant's capability to withstand friction, we have over here a machine called Flex Lubricity Tester machine. And when we on this machine, the motor will turn. The small pulley will turn, the big pulley will turn, and there's a long shaft here which attached to the big bearing. The big bearing will turn as well. And over here we have a weight. This weight is about 1 pound. And we place the weight. Now we shall use Brand X engine oil to be tested on this machine. We'll lubricate the big bearing with the Brand X engine oil. And we have a small bearing here. As usual, we will place it so that the small bearing will touch the big bearing. So when we on the small bearing, as it touches the big bearing, it creates the friction sound. We'll place the weight as usual onto the hook. This weight is about 1 pound. 2 pieces weight now. 4 pieces weight. You can see that the motor stopped. Alright? As I lift up and as I place it down, the motor stopped turning. Why it stopped turning? Because the motor is not able to carry through the frictions created by the 2 surfaces between the small bearing and the big bearing. I lift it up again, I place it down, and it stopped again. So these are the worn out surfaces when you use Brand X engine oil. Now we shall use Brand Y oil treatment to do the next testing. We'll pour this oil treatment on the surface of the big bearing. You place back the Y oil treatment on the table. So we have these small bearings here which we'll place so that you will sit on the big bearings. On the motor, the big bearing will turn and increase friction. As usual, we'll place weight, which is about 1 pound each, on the hook. 2 pieces weight now. 3 pieces weight. 4 pieces weight is stopped. We lift it up. The big bearing doesn't touch the small bearing. The motor turns again. But when we place it down, when the small bearing touches the big bearing, the motor will stop again. We lift it up. Okay, the small bearing doesn't touch the big bearing, so the motor turns again. But when we place it down, right, you can see that the motor stops again. Now we shall see the worn out surface. Now we shall use brand X engine oil to pour into the cap. And over here we have power up engine treatment, which we will mix with brand X engine oil. Then we will mix brand X engine oil with power up engine treatment. After the mixing, we will pour on the surface of the big bearing. And this small bearing will sit on the big bearing. So we on the motor will turn. We will lower down the long lever, and you see that the small bearing touches the big bearing and it creates friction. So we will place this weight on the hook as usual. And please notice the sound of the friction, whether it's loud or soft. Now it's already 6 pieces weight on the hook. The motor is still turning. 7 pieces, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 pieces weight. And can see that the motor didn't stop. The motor is still moving. This shows that power up engine treatment has overcome the friction, and it is a better protection engine treatment as compared to just with the brand X engine oil alone. Can see there's only a small scar, only a pinhole on the small bearing. This shows the capability of the power up engine treatment in protection against friction and against metal to metal contact. Now we shall use power up engine treatment to do the testing on this pallets machine. We lubricate the big bearing with the power up engine treatment. After lubricated, what we do is place back the power engine treatment. And over here we have the small bearing that is not worn. We will place it as usual into the pin so that the small bearing will touch the big bearings. So when we sit on it and when you on this motor, there will be friction created. But hear the sound, whether it is a loud friction noise or it is a soft friction noise. We place our weight into the hook, first piece, second, third, fourth, fifth, 6 pieces weight. The motor is still running well, and the sound of the friction is very soft. 7 pieces weight, 8 pieces weight, 9 pieces weight, 10 pieces weight, 11 pieces weight, and 12 pieces weight. You can see that the motor is still turning and the sound from the friction is very soft. This shows the protection capability of power up engine treatment when it comes to protection against friction. Indeed, power up engine treatment in protecting the metal surfaces against friction is astounding.
Compare the 3 bearings and the 3 lubricants and the superiority of power up engine treatment over the other branded products. This diagram shows the conditioning effect of power-up molecules on the surface of the metal components. Power-up conditions the surface by providing a tough, low-friction shield on the surface of the metal parts. We resort to yet another test, which we call the dry run test, to prove the incomparable protective power of power-up engine treatment. First, we pour into the engine of a car power-up engine treatment. Then we crank the engine and let it run idle. And after about 10 minutes, we drain out the oil completely. This is to demonstrate that engine parts lubricated by power-up engine treatment can withstand driving in abrasive conditions. We start our journey at 11:20 a.m. from JB to Malacca, which is approximately 220 kilometers away. We're on the highway. The engine's running smoothly, and we're on our way to historical Malacca. We don't hear any squeaking or screechy sound coming from the engine, and the temperature is stable. After more than 4 hours, we arrive at our destination, having stopped only for a meal. There's been no problem, no breakdown whatsoever. Looks like power-up has done its job. We reached our destination point at 3:30 p.m. The driver has a word for us.
Green, tak ada minyak. Bawa sungguh best and the best.
Sejak saya gunakan produk power daripada power up, saya dapat lagi perjalanan ini lebih lancar, tidak lagi berminyak. Dan saya sarankan kepada semua gunakanlah power up. Saya dari Institut Memadu Riaka Cian Berhad. Syarikat kami menggunakan power up.
Power up memang bagus untuk enjin. Yes!
Hi, I'm Davidson. I used to do a lot of traveling. Ever since I pour power up into my engine, my car has a better pickup, better mileage, and more power. I'll be a faithful user of power up. No doubt, power up is remarkable.
Hi, I'm a director of an electronic company. Ever since I use power up, my car performance has improved. More power, better fuel consumption, and a quieter engine. No doubt, power up is best of the best.
加入 Power Up 引擎保护机后，引擎更安静、更顺畅，寿命更长，引擎油会更干净，里数更长。Power Up 太棒了！
Setelah lori saya menggunakan power up, saya dapati enjin kenderaan saya lebih senyap, lebih kuasa dan lebih berekonomi. Saya rekomen power up kepada kawan-kawan. Memang ia bermutu tinggi, best of the best dan luar biasa.
Setelah motosikal saya menggunakan power up, saya dapati enjin motosikal saya lebih senyap, lebih power dan berekonomi. Memang ya minyak bermutu tinggi. Saya rekomenkan power up kepada kawan-kawan. Power up memang luar biasa.
当我 Model 用了 Power Up 产品过后，我觉得它使我的 Model 更加的顺畅，更加的有力，也使我更加的省钱。我介绍你们用 Power Up 产品 ，Power Up 果然不错。
Power Up has a wide range of products which you can choose from. They can help enhance engine performance, reduce engine friction, and empower your engine. Use Power Up today. Power Up powers up your engine.